Welcome to a new and inspiring journey. Today, I want to share with you a secret. The secret of stopping chasing and starting to attract what is yours. Have you ever felt tired of trying your best, but things just don't seem to come your way? If the answer is yes, then get ready because we're going to flip this around. Imagine a life where you don't have to chase things. No chasing opportunities, no chasing unhealthy relationships. And most importantly, no forcing things to happen. Instead, everything you need, from the right friends to great opportunities, will come to you. It may sound unbelievable, but this is exactly what the Stoics taught. Live according to your true nature, and the right things will come. Have you ever wondered why chasing sometimes leaves us feeling so exhausted? Because chasing is a sign of lack, a sign of fear. When you run after someone or something, it sends a signal that you are needy and desperate. Yes, chasing is not the solution. Instead, stop and attract. That is the key. So how to attract? Let's start with the story of Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic, who believed that when you live true to your true nature, what belongs to you will naturally come to you. No need to rush, no need to force. Like a strong lighthouse, you just need to stand firm and let your light attract the right ships. Imagine this. Instead of continuing to text someone without getting a response, you shift your focus to yourself, to grow yourself, to be happier and more confident. When you do this, the right people will naturally appear in your life, and you don't have to do anything. Just be yourself. Now, before we dive into the 10 powerful principles that will help you become a magnet for all good things to come to you, I have a small, very simple, but powerful task for you. All you have to do is leave a comment below saying, "I am open and willing to receive all good and abundant things to come to me." Sounds simple, but remember, it's the first step to affirming yourself and attracting great things. You see, as the great Stoic said, you must first define who you want to be. Then, do what it takes to make that dream a reality. And you know what's great? By sharing this affirmation, you are not only helping yourself but also inspiring others, together creating a stronger community. Now, without further delay, let's begin the journey. Are you ready? Hello, brave Stoic warriors. Today, we will embark on the first journey, a journey that I believe everyone must go through, which is to let go of fear. As Epictetus said, people are not disturbed by events but by the way they look at them. Fear does not come from the situation, but from how we face it. When you realize that fear is just a product of your mind, you will no longer let it control your life. Have you ever wondered why we often choose to stand still, not daring to move forward? Why when opportunities come, we avoid them instead of embracing them? It's all because we're so used to protecting ourselves, to shrinking into our own shells of safety. But as Seneca taught, we suffer more in our imagination than in reality. Fear paralyzes us, and it's what keeps us from moving forward toward the great things that are waiting for us. Letting go of fear isn't easy, but once you've faced and let go, you'll become a magnet for all the best things to come your way. People, opportunities, and experiences you previously thought weren't meant for you. As Marcus Aurelius advised, you have control over your mind, not over what happens outside. Understand this, and you'll find power. When you free your mind from fear, all doors open. Imagine you're in a relationship and you're constantly afraid of being abandoned. This fear will cause you to lose yourself, and as a result, that relationship will become more fragile. But once you dare to let go of that fear, you will discover that your value lies in who you are, not what you feel. As Epictetus emphasized, only thing you have control over is yourself. Fear affects not only our relationships, but also our careers and personal lives. When you are no longer afraid of failure, you will dare to take risks, dare to set bigger goals, and you will start to attract opportunities you never thought possible. As Marcus Aurelius once said, act with a clear mind and do not be bothered by external things. Your confident energy will radiate and attract great people and opportunities to you. So how to let go of fear? First, admit it. Look directly at what is making you afraid and ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen? You will realize that sometimes what you fear is not as scary as we think. Then, replace your fear with positive thoughts, affirming yourself that you can absolutely do it. As Seneca said, nothing is difficult if you divide it into small parts. Every small step is a victory, and every victory makes you stronger. Letting go of fear doesn't happen overnight, but with each step, you become stronger and more attractive. The right people, opportunities, and experiences will come to you because you've created the space for them to appear. And when you do, you're no longer just a seeker, you're an attractor. It's the difficult path that makes the great man, Marcus Aurelius reminded. This isn't just a personal journey. It's a journey of freedom. Freedom from the chains of fear, and freedom to become the person you've always wanted to be. So start today. Let go of fear and watch your life change. Remember Epictetus's advice. The only thing holding you back is you. Go through yourself. Remember, our true power comes from our confidence and ability to overcome fear. Let us be leaders and not let fear get in the way. The second thing I want to talk about here is visualization and visualizing success. Have you ever sat down, closed your eyes, and imagined your future? Clearly imagined where you want to go in life, about the successes you aspire to achieve? Of course you have. But the question is, have you actually visualized them clearly and strongly enough to make them come true? Scientists have proven that when you imagine something in your mind, your brain activates the same processes as when you actually do it in real life. In other words, your brain cannot differentiate between what you imagine and what you do. So, why don't we take advantage of this power? First thing I want to talk about is success visualization. Think about it, guys. You don't have to have it all right away, but you have to see yourself there, standing on top of the mountain, looking out over the entirety of the life you want. You have to feel that success as if it's already happened. Imagine how many challenges and hardships you've overcome, but you've done it. It's your accomplishment, and that feeling will make all the sweat and effort worth it. Sounds crazy, right? But it's not a pipe dream. This is purposeful visualization, not wishful thinking. When you visualize success, you're creating a mental map of what you want, of the goals you're pursuing. From there, your brain will help you identify and take advantage of opportunities that you didn't even realize were there. Let's say you're looking for an ideal relationship. You want someone who treats you with respect, shares your interests, and supports you in everything you do. Visualize, person. What would your life be like with them? How would you overcome challenges together, and how supportive would you be of each other? This will help you align yourself and your choices in a way that attracts the relationship you desire. But visualization doesn't just stop at relationships. It can also apply to your career and personal life. Let's say you want to achieve a milestone in your career. Visualize yourself on stage, giving a successful presentation, receiving compliments, or even getting a promotion. Feel the joy and confidence in every cell of your body. This will not only make you more confident, but also prepare you for any situation that may arise in reality. I know, many people will ask, so how to visualize effectively? I will give you a very simple but very effective tip. Practice regularly. Yes, consistency is the key. Take a few minutes every day to visualize your goal. You don't have to rush, just visualize clearly and live in that moment. Use all your senses, hear, see, feel everything as if you were in that moment. You can see the bright colors of success, the echoing sound of praise, and feel the warmth of happiness when your goal has been achieved. This not only helps you focus on your goal, but also gives you more motivation and energy to continue on the path you have chosen. And finally, remember, when you visualize success, you are not just dreaming. You are sending a clear signal to the universe. This is what I want, and I am ready to receive it. You become a magnet that attracts all the opportunities and people you need to achieve your dreams. Always say to yourself, I am a magnet. There you go. Not just dreaming, but intentional visualization will help you shape your path and pull you closer to your goals. Your life will change in ways you never thought possible, as long as you keep imagining, focusing, and letting your vision guide you. What about you? Try visualizing your success and start building it right now. Third, do your best and let go, my friends. Do your best and let go. Sounds simple, but it is an extremely profound lesson that not everyone can grasp easily. But don't worry, I'm here to help you understand it better. You know, in this life, there are many things we cannot control. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you still have to learn to let go. This doesn't mean you give up, but you understand that not everything is in your hands. To make it easier to understand, imagine you are a gardener. You plant the best seeds, take care of them every day with patience and love. But in the end, no matter how much you water, how carefully you fertilize, you have to let nature do the rest. You can't force a plant to bloom immediately, right? That's the principle. Try your best and let go. Make an effort, do everything within your power, but don't forget that there are things beyond your control. Marcus Aurelius once said to take every action as if it were the last action of your life. Sounds stressful, right? But actually, it's extremely useful advice to put your heart into things and then let go. Now, take a look at your life. Are you trying too hard to please someone? Are you investing a lot of time and effort into a relationship, but getting nothing in return? Don't worry. Don't get discouraged. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is let go and trust that you did everything you could. Think about work projects, or even important exams you've had to take. You may have spent weeks, even months, preparing for them. But once the exam is over, or the project is submitted, you don't have to worry about the results anymore. Let go of the stress. Let go of the anxiety, and trust that your efforts will yield the best possible results. I know sometimes letting go is not easy. We often get stuck in the idea that if we try a little harder, everything will change. But in fact, it is just an illusion. As a philosopher once said, try your best, but let go of expectations. Because expectations are sometimes what drag us down, making us lose our peace of mind. Now, think about it. How many times have you failed just because you were too attached to the results? How many times have you blamed yourself for not achieving what you wanted, even though you tried your best? Remember, failure does not mean you are not good enough. Failure is simply a part of life, and only when you let go will you truly understand your own value. You know, the interesting thing is that when you know how to let go, you become stronger than ever. People who know how to let go do not live under pressure, are not controlled by negative emotions. They know how to enjoy life, face every challenge with a smile on their face. And this, I believe, is what we all want. So why don't we learn to let go right now? Let go of worries. Let go of people who are no longer by your side. Let go of things that cannot be changed. This will help your soul become lighter, more peaceful. I'm not saying that you should become indifferent or neglect your responsibilities. The important thing is that you need to understand that there are things that are beyond your control. You can't change everything, and that's completely okay. We just need to do our best, and then let things happen naturally. When you learn to let go, you not only free yourself from worries, but also create space for better things to enter your life. Remember, while you're busy with things that don't go as planned, there are many other great opportunities waiting for you. And sometimes, only when you let go, can you grasp those opportunities. Finally, always remember that life is a journey, not a destination. We cannot control everything along the way, but we can control how we face it. Do your best, let go of what is unnecessary, and enjoy every moment of life. I hope that after today, you will know how to let go of things that are no longer important, to welcome better things. Next, let's learn our fourth principle, attracting what you want. How to attract what you want in life. Sounds magical, right? But it's actually a very practical and powerful principle when you grasp and apply it correctly. Now, imagine yourself as a magnet, but not just any magnet, but a magnet of your dreams, of everything you desire. Sounds interesting? So what's the story here? It's simple. It all starts with you. You are the one who creates that attraction, not by magic, not by praying, but by your thoughts, actions, and energy are in sync with what you desire. What do you want? A great job? A warm and sincere relationship? A life filled with joy and happiness? Okay, so the first thing you need to do is get clear on what you really want. Hey, don't just think about it, write it down. Be specific and clear, because when you visualize what you want, you begin to attract it to you. As Marcus Aurelius once said, your soul is colored by its thoughts. Your thoughts are the keys that unlock the door to everything you seek. Now, let me give you a more concrete example. Want to attract a great relationship? Don't wait. Start by loving and supporting yourself. The qualities you want to see in others, embody them first. Love yourself, support yourself, be positive in your words and action. When you do this, your energy will naturally attract people who are on the same wavelength. Likewise, if you want to be successful in your career, act as if you have already earned it. Show confidence, master your skills, and have a growth mindset. Others will sense that you are ready for greater opportunities. You don't just say it with your words, you say it with your energy and your action. What's the secret? It's consistent. Yes, you can't attract what you want if you think one thing and do another. You have to make your thoughts, actions, and energy all in sync, and then everything will come naturally. Trust me, the universe is always listening, as long as you send a clear and positive message. Want wealth? Start by changing your mindset. Don't think about lack. Don't worry about scarcity. Believe that there is enough for everyone out there. Money, love, opportunity, everything is abundant. You just need to change your perspective from scarcity to abundance. And remember, wealth is not just about material things. It's about wanting less and appreciating more. But wait, do you think attraction is just sitting back and waiting for things to come to you? No, it's not that simple. You have to take action. You have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to learn, improve your skills, and expand your network. These actions will amplify your magnetic pull, helping you attract everything you desire. And finally, remember, you are a magnet. When your thoughts, actions, and energy are in sync with your desires, you will attract the people, opportunities, and experiences you seek. Embrace this principle and let your dreams come true with ease and grace. So stay positive, stay focused, and let your magnetic energy bring you the best. Now, let's dive into our fifth principle. Letting go of control. I'm here with you now to go into this in detail, the most important principle in life. Letting go of control. This is the most important principle in life. Sounds simple, right? But in fact, it is one of the biggest challenges we face every day. Imagine you are rowing a boat in the middle of the ocean. You can control how you row and where you go, but you can't control the wind and the waves. Life is the same. We can't always control everything. But when you learn to let go, you will feel lighter, happier, and most importantly, you will be open to unexpected opportunities in life. But don't get me wrong. Letting go of control doesn't mean you are indifferent, not caring about everything around you. Simply about recognizing the limits of your influence and accepting that there are things you can't change. The Stoic philosopher Epicurus once said, "Do your best with what you can control, and accept the rest as it comes." Well, that's exactly what it means. When you know what you can do, put your energy into it. Don't try to change others or control the outcome of things. Instead, focus on your own actions and reaction. Have you ever felt frustrated because you can't control how others treat you? Try looking at it another way. You can't control other people's actions, but you can definitely control how you respond to them. For example, instead of worrying about how your partner might not respond the way you want, be honest and open in your communication. Sometimes, your honesty will lead to a better outcome in your relationship. When you let go of control, you also create space for mutual respect and understanding. Remember that too much control only leads to conflict and frustration. So how can you apply this principle to your work? Sometimes you work on a project where the outcome depends on factors that are out of your control, like market changes or team performance. Instead of worrying or stressing, focus on what you can do best. Your hard work and determination will pay off. As Marcus Aurelius said, accept whatever comes your way as part of destiny. You can't change everything, but you can change how you respond to it. Now let's talk about living in the present. Most of us are either obsessed with the past or worried about the future. But remember, life is what happens right now. By focusing on the present moment, you will find yourself more free, reducing stress and anxiety. Mindfulness, meditation, yoga, or even simply taking a walk in nature can all help you connect with the present and find inner peace. Did you know? When you let go of control, you not only help yourself relax, but you also attract positive energy and wonderful opportunities to yourself. Life becomes easier and flows more smoothly when you stop trying to control everything. You will find things come to you naturally and unexpected. Remember that you are a magnet, and when you are open to the flow of life, you attract good things. So, how do you get started? First, identify the areas of your life that you are trying to control too much. Then stop and ask yourself, is this really helping me? Instead of trying to control everything, learn to accept that there are things that are beyond your control. That is not weakness, but wisdom. And remember, life is a journey full of surprises. Sometimes the best things come when you least expect them. Okay. Thank you very much for being with us from the beginning. It's been fun, right? And what I want to say is that we have a lot of interesting things ahead, and I'm sure the upcoming principles will bring you new and deeper perspective. If you find these shares useful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content. Your participation not only helps our community grow, but also motivates us to bring more value. Let's explore more and become the best version of yourself. Journey 6. Seize the exciting moments. We're going to talk about something that many of you may have heard of but haven't really understood. The moment of joy. Sounds familiar, right? But I'm asking you, have you ever really stopped, put all your worries aside, and taken a few minutes to appreciate those precious moments? Let's be honest, life is full of dark moments, but it's the small, positive moments that save us. I'm not just talking about the big moments like getting a promotion at work or finding a lover, but also the tiny moments, like watching a beautiful sunset, listening to your favorite song, or just the feeling of happiness when your cat curls up at your feet. In fact, we often miss out on moments like that. Why? Because we're busy chasing other things. Because we're worried about tomorrow. Because we're haunted by failures. But I want to say one thing. Stop. Pay attention and capture those positive moments. You know, it's those little things that give you energy, that motivate you to keep going. And more importantly, they're what make you shine in front of everyone around you. Look no further. Just try to remember a moment when you felt completely happy and comfortable. It could be a fun conversation with a friend, or simply when you cooked your favorite dish and everything came out perfectly. How precious are those moments? I know we often don't pay attention to them, but think about it. Those are the moments that really make life meaningful. You may not notice it, but it's these little experiences that help you build a better version of yourself. As Marcus Aurelius once said, immerse yourself in the beauty of life. Look at the stars and see yourself running with them. It sounds poetic, but it's true. Don't just worry about the future and forget the present. Let me give you an example. Suppose today you have a great day with your partner, going out, eating, and sharing beautiful moments. What will you do? Just let it pass? No way. Stop, feel every moment and share that happiness with your partner. I guarantee this will not only strengthen your relationship but also spread positive energy around. And not just to others, but to yourself. Have you ever done something very difficult, had to put in a lot of effort, finally received recognition from colleagues, from friends? How did you feel at that time? Did you simply pass it by without thinking much? I advise you not to do that. Be proud of what you have achieved, even if it is just a small compliment, and let it empower you. There's a great quote from Seneca. He said, "The greatest blessings of humanity are within our reach." This means that we do not need to look far. All the good things are right in front of us. You just have to recognize them. Besides, a little tip that I find very effective is to practice gratitude. It sounds simple, but writing a gratitude journal every day will really change your life. Every night before going to bed, try to write down 3 positive things that you experienced during the day. It only takes a few minutes, but it will transform the way you see life, from one of lack to one of abundance. And finally, remember that moments of excitement do not come naturally. You have to look for them. You have to create the conditions for them to happen. Surround yourself with inspiring people, uplifting activities, reading, taking a walk in nature, or listening to your favorite music. These things will not only make you happier, but they will also make you more attractive to others. Never forget that you are a magnet. The more you focus on the positive, the more good things you attract. Start today. Embrace the uplifting moments and watch your life change. Be grateful, be present, and let the beauty of each moment shine through your life. Your 7th journey is to be true to yourself. you are looking to be true to yourself, this journey is for you. Have you ever thought about living completely according to your values and beliefs? Truly live according to who you are on the inside, not the version of who others want you to be. Imagine what life would be like if every decision and action you took came from your core values and what you believe in. Being true to yourself not only makes you feel comfortable and satisfied, but it also attracts the right people and opportunities to you. You become a magnet for positive energy, attracting genuine relationships. That is when you are not pretending, not trying to please anyone but yourself. This authenticity helps you build trust and respect from everyone around you. When you are true to yourself, you unintentionally encourage others to do the same. Imagine meeting someone new. Instead of trying to impress or please them, you simply be yourself. Your likes, dislikes, personality, and passions, they all make you unique. And that is refreshing. In fact, being honest in how you express yourself will help you connect with people who love you for who you are. Beyond relationships, being true to yourself is about setting boundaries and respecting your own needs. That means knowing how to say no when necessary and not compromising your values just to please others. As the philosopher Epicurus said, "First, know who you are and then act accordingly." When you respect yourself, you build self-esteem and confidence, which naturally attracts others to you. Interestingly, this authenticity leads not only to personal success, but also to professional success. Instead of conforming to other people's expectations, pursue what you are passionate about, what aligns with your true strengths and ability. When you do work that you love, you perform better and feel more fulfilled. Opportunities will naturally come to you, and they will be opportunities that align with who you really are. But how do you stay true to yourself? Start by reflecting on your core values and beliefs. Ask yourself, what really drives me? What do I stand for? Journaling can be a powerful tool for this. When you write down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, you gain a deeper understanding of yourself. Regular self-reflection also helps you stay true to yourself and make decisions that align with your values. And don't forget to surround yourself with people who support and encourage you to be your authentic self. Seek out relationships and communities where you can be yourself without fear of judgment. These environments will be places where you can grow and express yourself in your most authentic way. And most importantly, practice self-compassion. Being true to yourself doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It means accepting your flaws, learning from your mistakes, and treating yourself with patience. The journey of being true to yourself is not easy, but it is worth it. Ultimately, my friends, when you are true to yourself, you become a beacon of authenticity and integrity. You attract connections and opportunities that are true to who you are. Remember, you are a magnet. Let your authenticity shine through and guide you to a fulfilling life filled with meaningful experiences and relationships. So, my friends, don't hesitate. Start your journey of being true to yourself today. Let your true self shine through and let your life shine brighter than ever. Journey number 8. Be patient and trust the process, my friend. Sometimes in life, we want things to happen quickly, like you want a seed to sprout and flower overnight. But the truth is, the things that are valuable in life take time to grow. Don't be impatient, because the journey is the best part. When we are working towards personal goals, building relationships, or even looking for new opportunities, it is important to remember that patience is key. You may be asking yourself, why wait? Why can't it happen right away? Actually, it is in the process of waiting that you learn valuable lessons and grow. As the old man Marcus Aurelius said, nothing great is ever created in a hurry. When you start a new relationship, you can't force someone to trust or be intimate right away, right? Things need time to develop naturally. Give the relationship time to blossom so that it can develop into a deeper and more lasting bond. Likewise, when you set personal or professional goals, remember, no path to success is without struggle. Be patient with yourself because sometimes the progress may be slower than you expect, but it is still worth it. Epictetus, a famous philosopher, once said, "No one is free unless he is the master of himself." And patience is a form of self-mastery. It helps you control your emotions, stay focused on the journey, and not let obstacles discourage you. In fact, trusting the process means believing that your efforts will eventually pay off, even if you don't see it right away. This fosters a positive mindset and helps you eliminate anxiety about the future. Maybe you're working toward a long-term goal? Then break it down, celebrate each small accomplishment, and remember that each step is an important part of the journey. Remember, mindfulness and living in the present will help you appreciate each moment. Instead of worrying about what's to come, focus on what you're doing right now. Try meditating, taking deep breaths, or simply spending some time in nature. It will help you build patience and help you appreciate your own growth. One more thing, don't seek instant recognition from others. Don't get caught up in expecting quick praise or rewards. Instead, focus on the true value of the efforts you're putting in. The results will come in due time, and when they do, everything will be much more meaningful. Of course, no one can walk this journey alone. Find supporters who understand that patience is necessary. Share your story with friends, mentors, or even family. They will motivate you and help you maintain faith in the process. So, my friends, remember, everything has its time. When you practice patience and trust in the process, you will gradually become more in tune with the natural flow of life. And that will make you a magnet, attracting positive things you never thought possible. Be calm, be persistent, and let your patience lead you to greater success than you ever expected. Finally, remember, life is not about achieving goals. It is about experiencing the journey, learning, and growing. Be patient, trust the process, and everything will come in its own time. Journey number 9. Set clear goals, my friends. Strong Stoics, if you feel like your life is a journey that you don't know where it is going, it's time to rethink. We can't just go with the flow, letting things come and go like the waves crashing on the shore. Truly take control of your life. To achieve what you want, you need something called clear goals. Sounds simple, right? But trust me, this is the biggest difference between successful people and those who are always struggling. Imagine your life as driving a car. But you don't have a map. You keep driving, but end up going in circles without knowing where you're going. That's why clear goals are like a map in your hand, helping you know where to go, what to do, and avoid getting lost in the midst of a turbulent life. A goal is not simply, I want to be successful, but much clearer than that. For example, you can't just want to be happier. What is happiness? For what? You can set specific goals like, I will spend 30 minutes a day focusing on my mental health. Or, I will build healthy relationships with people who really matter. When your goals are clear, you will attract the opportunities, people, and experiences that are right for you. It's the same way you become a magnet for all the good things in life. In relationships, clarity of goals and intentions is equally important. You can't just jump into a relationship without knowing what you want. Sometimes you're simply looking for friendship, or understanding, and that needs to be clear from the start. This helps avoid unnecessary misunderstandings and ensures that both parties are on the same page. Imagine, you're entering a new relationship without any expectations or goals. What will this lead to? Probably a lot of disagreements and misunderstandings. But if you're clear from the start, like, I'm looking for a serious relationship, or I just want a companion, both of you will understand each other better, thereby building a sustainable and genuine relationship. What about work? Clear goals are also the key to success. Can't just expect to get promoted without a specific action plan. If you want to grow in your career, start with small but meaningful things, such as learning new skills, connecting with experienced people in the industry, and especially constantly looking for opportunities to prove your worth. Have you ever heard of writing down your goals? Yes, writing down what you want to achieve is one of the most powerful ways to make it happen. It's like you're creating a contract between yourself and life, and every day you'll gradually see your progress when you check back. Not only that, visualizing your goals is also a secret that many successful people have applied. Take a few minutes every day to imagine yourself achieving what you've always wanted. Feeling of success, happiness, and satisfaction will motivate you to move forward, no matter how many difficulties and challenges await you. But remember, never be too rigid with your goals. Life is always changing, and sometimes What you think is the ultimate goal changes as you grow and mature. Don't be afraid to adjust your goals when necessary, as long as they are still in line with your values and dreams. Finally, surround yourself with people who support your goals. No one can achieve success alone, and encouragement and support from loved ones or mentors will be a great source of strength. Keep you on track. There you have it, guys. Setting clear goals is how you take control of your life. You are no longer the one being swept away by the flow, but the one steering your ship to where you want to go. Remember, you are the magnet for good things. Always be clear about what you want, and life will open doors you never thought possible. Wishing you all the confidence on your journey. Number 10 is to nurture self-love and self-esteem. You must have heard this saying before. Self-love is not arrogance, it is understanding. Yes, understanding your worth and giving yourself the best things is true self-love. When you love yourself, you no longer seek validation from others. And hey, when you respect yourself, you teach others how to treat you. You may be thinking, what does self-love do for me? The answer is simple. When you love and respect yourself, you become a magnet for good people and opportunities. You no longer get sucked into toxic relationships where you feel undervalued. Instead, you attract people who respect your worth, who know what you deserve. Look back and see how many times you have suffered because you wanted to please others. And how many times did it hurt you? It's time to stop doing that and start your journey of self-love. More confidence and resilience are what you will gain when you cultivate self-esteem. Remember, no one can treat you worse than you know your worth. Don't settle for less than you deserve. This will help you not only in your relationships, but also in your work and personal life. When you believe in your worth, you are willing to pursue things that are authentic, things that align with your passions and talents. You become impossible to ignore, not because you are loud, but because you radiate confidence and positivity. But hey, loving yourself doesn't happen overnight. It's a long process to learn to be kind to yourself, forgive your mistakes, and appreciate your accomplishment, no matter how small. Remember, we are all works in progress, and that's okay. So how do you get started? Start simple. Make time for activities that bring you joy, no matter what. Could be reading a book, taking a walk in nature, or simply sitting quietly and listening to your soul. These moments of self-care help you recharge and strengthen your self-esteem.